On January 25, 1995, the stage was set at Selhurst Park for an unforgettable night in football history. Manchester United faced Crystal Palace in a match that was already tense due to the fierce competition for the Premier League title. The atmosphere was electric, with fans from both sides eager to see their teams triumph. Eric Cantona, known for his extraordinary skills and fiery temperament, was the focal point of the game, having already established himself as a key player for Manchester United. However, the match turned into chaos when Cantona reacted to a series of aggressive tackles, particularly from Crystal Palace defender Richard Shaw. After receiving a red card for kicking out at Shaw, Cantona began to walk off the pitch. In a moment that would be etched in football history, a fan named Matthew Simmons hurled insults at him, provoking a response that would shock the football world. Cantona's subsequent kung fu kick aimed at Simmons not only highlighted the intense emotions involved in the sport, but also raised questions about player conduct and fan behavior. This incident marked a pivotal moment in football, one that would resonate for years to come, influencing discussions about respect, player safety, and the responsibilities of fans in the stadium. Did you know that Eric Cantona's kung fu kick incident not only led to his suspension, but also sparked a significant discussion about player conduct and fan behavior in football? The event was so shocking that it changed how clubs approached player safety and fan interactions. Following the incident, there was an increased awareness of the emotional toll that constant provocation from fans could have on players. The Football Association recognized the need for stricter regulations regarding player and fan interactions, which ultimately aimed to create a safer environment for everyone involved in the game. Cantona's actions were seen as a response to the relentless taunting and abuse he faced from sections of the crowd, highlighting the pressures athletes endure in the public eye. This incident became a pivotal moment in football history, influencing regulations that are still in place today, as clubs began to prioritize the mental well-being of players alongside their physical safety. The fallout from Cantona's actions was swift and severe. Initially, he faced a 2-week prison sentence for assault, which was later commuted to 120 hours of community service after an appeal. The Football Association, FA, imposed an 8-month ban and a £20,000 fine, while Manchester United initially suspended him for the rest of the season. The media frenzy that followed was intense, with mixed reactions from fans and pundits alike. Some viewed him as a hero, standing up against abuse, while others condemned his violent behavior. This division in public opinion was reflected in the media coverage, with headlines varying from Cantona the hero to football's shame. The incident ignited debates about the culture of football, particularly regarding the treatment of players by fans. It also sparked discussions about the responsibilities of clubs to protect their players from harmful behavior both on and off the pitch. The incident left a lasting impact on Cantona's career and the broader football community, prompting a re-evaluation of how such situations should be handled in the future. One of the most memorable aspects of the incident was Cantona's cryptic response during a press conference. When asked about his actions, he famously stated, "When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea." This enigmatic line sparked a myriad of interpretations, with many believing it was a commentary on the media frenzy surrounding him. Cantona's choice of words was both poetic and perplexing, capturing the surreal nature of fame and the consequences of public scrutiny. It showcased his unique personality and approach to fame, as he often resisted the conventional expectations of athletes. Cantona himself later admitted that it was a moment of jest, reflecting his disdain for the media's sensationalism. His quote became iconic, illustrating the fine line between humor and seriousness in the world of sports, and further solidifying his status as a footballing maverick. This moment also indicated how athletes can use their platform to express deeper thoughts about their experiences beyond just the game itself. The public's reaction to Cantona's kung fu kick was polarized. Many Manchester United fans rallied behind him, seeing his actions as a justified response to provocation. Polls indicated overwhelming support for Cantona among fans, who admired his bravery and perceived him as a warrior fighting against the injustices of football culture. Meanwhile, the media portrayed the incident as a scandal, with headlines labeling it absolute thuggery and questioning the integrity of professional football. This split in perception highlighted the complex relationship between players and fans, as well as the impact of media narratives in shaping public opinion. The incident sparked debates about the role of aggressive behavior in sports, with some arguing that it was a necessary part of the game, while others called for more stringent measures to curb violence. The media's framing of the incident also influenced how future athletes would respond to similar provocations, leading to discussions about the importance of maintaining composure in the face of hostility. This event ultimately served as a catalyst for broader conversations about sportsmanship and the expectations placed on players in the era of social media and instant news. Despite the controversy, Cantona's footballing career continued with remarkable success after his suspension. He returned to Manchester United and played a crucial role in leading the team to the Premier League and FA Cup double in the 1995-96 season, a feat that solidified his status as a club legend. The Kung Fu Kick incident became a defining moment for Cantona, cementing his place in football history as a complex figure who transcended the game. It also sparked a broader discussion about racism in football, fan behavior, and the pressures athletes face in the public eye. Cantona's actions forced the football community to confront uncomfortable truths about the sport, including the prevalence of racism and the need for greater accountability from fans. His legacy is not just one of talent, but also of resilience and the ability to provoke change within the sport, encouraging future generations to challenge injustices both on and off the pitch. The incident remains a reference point for discussions about player conduct and the emotional burdens faced by athletes, illustrating the duality of their existence as both entertainers and individuals with profound experiences. Cantona's actions raised important questions about the culture of football during the 1990s. His Kung Fu Kick was not just an isolated incident. It reflected the broader tensions within the sport regarding racism and fan behavior. Many players and commentators noted that Cantona's response highlighted the emotional toll of constant provocation from fans. This incident also marked a turning point in how clubs and governing bodies approach player safety and fan conduct, leading to stricter regulations in the years that followed. The incident prompted discussions about the need for better training and support for players dealing with harassment and abuse from fans. It also initiated a cultural shift in football, where clubs began to implement policies aimed at reducing violence in the stands and promoting a more respectful atmosphere. The legacy of Cantona's Kung Fu Kick continues to resonate, reminding the football community of the importance of maintaining dignity and respect in the sport, especially in an era where social media can amplify both support and criticism exponentially. This moment in football history serves as a lesson on the consequences of unchecked aggression and the potential for change through dialogue and understanding. Eric Cantona's Kung Fu Kick remains one of the most notorious moments in football history. It encapsulated the complexities of fame, the pressures of professional sport, and the thin line between passion and violence. Cantona transformed from a controversial figure into a footballing icon, celebrated not just for his talent, but also for his unique personality and unapologetic nature. The incident at Selhurst Park is a reminder that football is about more than just the game. It is about the human experience, with all its emotions, conflicts, and triumphs. Cantona's legacy continues to inspire discussions about player conduct, mental health in sports, and the responsibilities of both players and fans. His story is a testament to the idea that moments of crisis can lead to significant change, encouraging athletes to advocate for themselves and their peers. As we reflect on Cantona's impact, we are reminded of the ongoing journey toward creating a more respectful and inclusive environment in football, where the passion for the game does not overshadow the humanity of those who play it.